Ooh, more berries. Okay, I hope that I get a hatchet here soon. Just getting bigger pieces of wood instead of these little itty bitties is going to be much more useful. Just a bunch of rocks down here. Make sure. Yep, okay. Collect this and then head back. It's definitely much easier to play now that I can hold my head steady instead of meandering around like a dumb drunk. That has probably got to be one of the most annoying things about this game here so far, is that when you're severely injured, you wobble around really bad, and picking up those stones was a joke and a half. Alright. Break this down, and we will head back. That water should be done by now. Really shouldn't be, you know, sprinting, but I feel like it's fine. And we'll drink what we can. Use water, more melted snow. I'll just go until this campfire is burned out. And then we'll move on up there to that tower. Which also makes me curious if, in the very beginning when we looked at the electrical stovetop, when he was saying that... when he was saying that the electrical stuff never really works when you need it to. It's making me curious to see... What's all this? Nice. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. This is... I think I hear something walking around. I think it's just my echo. What?
Feels like night is coming.
Like that. It is irrelevant. Okay, cool. So I can make the snow shelter again. I think that's probably going to be my last use of it, though, which is not something I want to do unless it's an emergency. My dude is getting super tired, though. Okay. How long do we got on this? Hour. Sit here and warm up here really quick. I really do like the art style of this game here too, because it's simple but detailed at the same time. Like, you can walk around in the snow and you leave footprints. Given they do fade, but it's still extremely cool to see that. Okay. It would also be worth it to see if on... Okay. So you have to pick it up off the ground, or at least current... Ooh, what does this do? Tough, not very filling, but edible. Oh, okay. The cattail's seed head can be used as tinder. Yes, please. Just keep giving me that. That honestly scared the crap out of me. It looked like a dude in a black hoodie crouching down. Twas a rock. Twas a rock. Okay. I'll head back. That water should be done by now. Hopefully it hasn't all evaporated. And take, and water, remelt. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, yeah, that doesn't do anything for my hunger, which is fine. It's doing a little bit. Little bit's more than nothing. If I do end up sleeping through the night, then it would be much more worth it to eat all of that, so that way my stomach's more full, so that way I heal more. When it gave me the top of it, or the seeds, I guess, I thought I was going to say, you can plant these. Which kind of made me giggle here in my head, because it's the middle of winter. Nothing's gonna, you know. Ooh, what is this? Lightweight and flammable. This bark can be used or brewed into a restorative tea. Ooh. Ooh, stick. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a stick. Okay. I think that's pretty much all of the cattails. So we'll just go ahead and head back to our little fire over here. Ooh, another stick. We'll get ourselves warmed up. Okay. Alright, perfect. So now... brewed into a restorative tea. I need another birch bark. I don't know if they just got lucky finding that one. Cool. I don't know what to do. And perfect. And we'll just take that. And then while that is doing its thing, I'm gonna go see if I can find another birch. Because a restorative tea, that sounds like it heals me. Which I would not be against in the slightest. Also makes me curious if I can take the bark off the trees as well. That is a good question indeed. Wow. This guy is super slow. Not saying he's got to be Usain Bolt fast, but something would be better than this. That's not it either. I don't think that's bark. Alright, now what does this do? Forest of the Pacific. Cool. That tells me absolutely nothing about what I can do with it. I was really hoping that would have been the bark, actually. That way I could see what that restorative tea is. Temperature is dropping. We'll go ahead and I feel like he walks backwards faster. Ah, it's a rock. I got a little hopeful there. I think I found her.
Whoa. Someone's just sitting here, frozen. What the hell?
Hey, I know this is disrespectful, but I'm still in your shit.
Great, a town. Maybe I can find help there.
Maybe. But if I am being honest, my friend, that town looks fairly abandoned. It's probably a summer location, if I had to guess. Ooh. Snowberries. Yeah. I guess he does have a sprained ankle, huh? Oops. Oh well. He'll survive. I'm really curious to see how long that coal lasts, too. Hopefully it should last a long time.
Look. Smoke from that chimney. That means someone's home. Hello? Anyone out there?
Snowberries? Nope, that's just a branch. Guess we'll just go straight here because we're almost freezing.
This whole area looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Yeah, I could have told you that from the top of the mountain, my friend. Firewood bin? There's nothing in the firewood bin. Hello? Housekeeping.
Hello? Anybody here? Hey. Hey, wake up. Oh, wait! Hold your fire!
Get back.
Okay, just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice, and you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Well, yeah, you're blind.
Could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once, but for years the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. The name takes on its own life, such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade, can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Where are we?
Milton, a forgotten town, deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But, where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm, and my compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did before the bad men came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
You can already tell that she's been through some stuff. I mean, when she said the bad men, it makes you think that we're going to be forced to choose in the future on kind of what path we want to take, whether we want to stay with Grey Mother or if we want to choose the side of the bad men.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hand. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
Thank you for asking the good question.
Who are the bad men?
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak, but they underestimated Grey Mother.
It seems they did. Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake closed down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, You won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
So it does seem like Astrid is with the bad men, because she was dead set on getting to someone in the mountains and helping them for whatever reason with this case that we're carrying. So it kind of sounds like she may have run into them and then is using them to get to those people to help them, even though she lost the case. Which means that me and her might become enemies here in the future. But that's just me speculating. Yeah, where does she have her supplies, or where does she get them? Would be my next question.
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. Do you have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The Batman took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. There's a lot of ground to cover. Without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the Night of the Lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grandmother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
Holy crap. There's a lot of stuff that I do want to ask her. Empty, what is this?
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes. Less. After last night. Even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
Or the bad men might have killed them and either, hopefully, not, but might have eaten them for food, because food is scarce up here, or like robbed them and left them out to die, kind of like the guy that we found next to the radio tower.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. Created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
Well, that explains the bitterness.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
The gun.
Never mind.
No. So it sounds like you're the one that you're saying are too and proud to leave.
Power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, what had a tan jacket, scarf with birds on it, possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices.
Probably the bad men.
Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up soon. There was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
Oh, that whole time I wasn't... Dang. The whole time I was hoping that the internal temperature of my guy was constantly going up. But that's a weird fireplace. Yeah, it does look like they cleaned her out pretty good. Jeez. I wish that I could pull a freaking torch out of it. That would be nice. And find somewhere to sleep. It is so dark in here. Oh, what was that? Cardboard box. Ooh.
Should be good to drink.
Sorry, this is so dark. I can't even see either. Actually, let me see. Display. Increase that field of view too. I didn't actually know I could do that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's fine. Active either. Yeah, none of that. Quality. Accessibility, maybe? Dang. Oh, damn. Size, units, resolution. Okay. While I'm here, might as well get this stuff done. Yeah, we got a while. It just barely became night. All right. And take, and water. Okay. Freeze with no scrap that broke off your plane makes good improvised knife. So what happens if I drop one? Can I just pick it right back up? Perfect. Camp. Weapons, food, light sources. Hey, there we go. This makes life much easier.
What have we here?
Hopefully I can cook more water in that. I don't know why I would do that. Yeah, I figured as much. Upstairs. See if there's a bed. Perfect. We'll just